So I am currently underneath the famous Mostar Bridge, as you can tell. So make sure if you ever visit Mostar and you want to come to the old town or old city, whatever they call it, wear comfortable shoes, okay? I arrived to Mostar early afternoon and checked into my hotel. After dropping my bags at the hotel, I took a taxi and asked to be taken to the old bridge, or Stari Most as the locals call it. Keep in mind that cars are not allowed into the old city, so your taxi will not drop you off at the bridge, but wherever you are dropped off will only be about 2 minutes away. I made it to Mostar. I am at Old Town in Mostar and I'm about to go to that bridge, the famous bridge that everyone jumps off of. I'm not gonna jump off of it, but maybe we'll see someone. Come on. The Old Town in Mostar is the center of gravity and it is certainly a must-see in Bosnia. You can spend an entire day in the town and still not get enough. In the bazaar area of Old Mostar, you can find many artisans making and selling their traditional handicrafts. You can also find dozens of shops selling various copper items, traditional clothing, astonishing jewelry, and beautiful carpets. As you can see, the walkway is these little stones. So make sure if you ever visit Mostar and you want to come to the old town or old city, whatever they call it, wear comfortable shoes, okay? The beauty of old Mostar must be consumed on an empty stomach. You need to come in hungry so you can enjoy 1 or 2 traditional Bosnian meals. This place has some of the best restaurants in town that serve the best of the Bosnian cuisine. And don't forget to taste some Turkish coffee, also known as Bosnian Coffee over here. The historic town of Mostar was developed in the 15th and 16th centuries as an Ottoman frontier town. Mostar has long been known for its old Turkish houses and the old bridge. Mostar is named after its bridge over the Neretve River, Mostari, means bridge keepers who in the medieval times guarded the Stari Most old bridge. The old bridge or Stari Most was first built in the 16th century and stood for 427 years before it was destroyed during the war in 1993. It was rebuilt after the war and reopened in July 2004. This bridge remained an icon for centuries. Jumping off of the bridge into the Neretve River is not a recent touristic attraction. The first recorded jump from the bridge was in 1664. The jump was traditionally a rite of passage for local 16-year-old boys. It was believed that any boy that didn't have the courage to jump off the bridge will be a weak individual who will be incapable of defending the city when needed. So guys, right now this guy is about to jump. However, he needs 10 more euros. They don't jump just for free. You have to give them some money, so everyone kind of gave them some money and now he's missing 10 more euros and he is willing to jump. Alright, it looks like we have a jumper. And there he is. So we had this young fella just jump off. So as I said, they do not jump for free, so you have to kind of give him some money, and usually they shoot for about, I would say 100 euros per jump, but could be less. It just depends because some people give money in euros, some people give money in marks. So it was amazing. So I am currently underneath the famous Mostar Bridge, as you can tell. In the daytime, there is much more people down here, or many more people down here that do watch the jumps off of the bridge. Now, during the day, there's not just one jumper, there's multiple jumpers that do the jumps, so you don't really have to wait that long. Down here, you can also rent a boat that will take you up or down this river. This is the call for the prayer. We are in a Muslim country, so at this time right now it is 7:35, time to pray. So all the mosques around here will be playing the prayer. So I decided to order a base soup, which is a begova chorba, and then I'm gonna order a mixed platter, which is a bunch of meat. I love meat, so I have to have meat in my meal. And I'm also gonna order a shopska salad, which is tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and feta cheese. And of course I have to have bread with my meal, so I'm gonna ask the waiter to bring me some extra bread. Here's my base soup, which is begova chorba, chicken, vegetables, and okra. Tastes delicious. And right over here I have the shopska salata. I think I made a mistake, and instead of ordering a mixed platter just for myself, I ordered one for 2 people. But don't worry, I can eat it all. Maybe. After an amazing dinner, I decided to walk about 3 miles back to my hotel room. The old town is usually the main attraction for first-time visitors. But if you get a chance to step outside of the old city, you will see that there is life outside of the old city, and actually a pretty good life. From my walk in both the old and the new parts of the city, I felt like I got a good look at the Mostarians' lifestyle. People of Mostar are friendly, humble, and hospitable. In the city, you will see and feel a perfect mix of modern and traditional, but modernity is slowly creeping up and gaining some strides. New modern structures are being built. Old buildings have been restored, war-damaged buildings are reconstructed, and bullet holes are patched, thus making the scars of a devastating war slowly fade away. This is day 2 in Mostar. I came in a little bit late yesterday. So today I'm going to visit the Old Bridge Museum and still visit the bridge one more time. Hopefully we'll see another jump, so let's go explore. There's a small fee of $6 to access the museum. The museum is divided into an above-ground part and an underground part. The top floors contain some antiques as well as tools and supplies that were used to build the bridge back in time. It's the iron nails from bridge construction. So these are the nails that were used for the construction. I'm at the 4th floor. It is called the defense floor. These are items that have been used to defend the city. Guns, gun balls, spears. Wow, people fought with this. These are the gun bowls, which are made out of a stone, or a rock. This is literally a rock. I should probably not touch it. Military equipment. Imagine how heavy this must have been fighting in a shield made out of metal or I don't know what, but wow. So up here we can get a panoramic view. So come on up here, let's see the view of the city. Watch your heads. Oh, yes. And we have a jumper. Yay! Time for the underground. The underground part has large posters showing all the phases and the technology that is used to rebuild the bridge. There is also a 45-minute video presentation that plays in a loop. You can grab a seat and watch the presentation if you would like. The exit out of the museum will bring you back to the bazaar area, and you can continue your exploration or grab some Turkish coffee as I did. And that is the end of this tour for this museum. Let's go and explore the old city more. So I need a coffee break.
Majstor što je zadužen za to nije došao na snimak danas.
Pa dobro.
I on mora to sve paliti, ali to je isto, biti isto.
Super, hvala.
Malo ljepše ide, na mnom neka se pali, ali...
So I was able to go in there and actually watch how they make this Bosnian coffee. There is a replica back here behind me, but unfortunately it broke down and it's not as busy for them to make these big jugs of coffee, so they make the smaller ones inside. So I'll show you the video shortly. Voila! Alright, so these are sugar cubes that you actually dip inside the coffee. This is called lokum. It's a sweet sugary jelly. It could also be replaced with the sugar cubes. So whatever, if you like sweet coffee, or you can just drop one in. Let's go ahead. So this coffee, you do not put milk in this coffee, okay? You can, but the traditional Bosnian coffee, you don't put any milk in there. All right. So you can either dip this, or we're gonna do the old traditional one. Dip, bite, hold, wow. So I still have sugar in my mouth, so every sip I take a little bit of sugar with that. Wow. This concludes my visit to Mostar. Next destination is Sarajevo. See you there! Now, on these panels, you can see the rehabilitation. On these panels, you can see the reconstruction. Oh my god! On these panels, you can see the reconstruction. Oh my god, reconstruction. Welcome to Mostar. Just arrived here, and one good thing about Mostar is that when you're in this bazaar area, no one is bugging you or pressuring you into buying anything, which is very important because I do not like people that are pushy to try to sell you things. You walk in, you take a look. If you have questions, you ask. They will tell you the price. If you want to buy it, you buy it. If not, you leave. Hey guys, this is the dog that actually was in Dubrovnik on one of the water taxis with us. Hey buddy. Hi. Diego. You're so cute. Yes you are. Hi. So this dog made it from Dubrovnik to Mostar.